Hello crew, it's Sunday, April 23rd, and so I thought I'd make a quick video just to update you on a bunch of stuff. So I'm looking at some notes here and trying to figure out what I'm talking about. First of all, we just got back home today. We spent the weekend in Pullman. Actually, we just spent last night in Pullman. Last night, Gareth had a dance recital. And so we went and watched that. I put up a video of that as a unlisted video. It's up on the channel. You should check it out. It was pretty cool. Actually, it's amazing watching him dance. I really enjoyed it. It just seems like he gets better every time we watch him. So that was pretty fun. So the other thing I've been working on, while I stretch my nose here, is I've actually been trying to get all of our digital pictures organized. So I've had them in various places, stored on hard drives and stuff. So I'm moving a bunch of them into Google Images, Google Photos, so that I have access to them. And so actually we've got our first digital camera in 2001, I think. And so I've got all the pictures from 2001 through 2006 done. And I gotta say, it's been a little emotional looking at all those pictures. It's kind of affected me. It's made me realize how much time has passed, because in some ways I hadn't realized, even though I knew, you know what I mean? So it's been a really kind of an interesting experience. And so I've got, obviously, still 11 years of pictures to go, or a little less, because I have a lot of the more modern pictures are already up in there. But yeah, it's made me a little weepy at times, seeing pictures of the kids, and your kids and other friends over the years. So yeah, I didn't expect it to affect me, because often that doesn't affect me in that way, but this has. Other news. Actually, I just ordered a new camera. So the video camera that Sarah and I have been using since 2011 is kind of giving up the ghost. It's got a bunch of problems with it. And so I ordered a new camera. I ordered a point-and-shoot camera that apparently a lot of video bloggers are using as their cameras. And it's smaller than the one I have, and it's more versatile. It doesn't have quite the same optical zoom, but it's higher. All the specs are higher because it's newer. But the biggest thing it has is a viewfinder, and one of the big problems I had with the other camera that I've been using is that it doesn't have a good viewfinder. So in bright light situations, it's hard to frame the shots. So anyway, I'm pretty excited. We'll see. Hopefully that'll get here next week. I'll be able to check it out. And the camera I ordered actually is a Sony RX100V. And it's kind of expensive, but I figure, you know, if we use it as much as we used the last one, we'll get our money's worth out of it. And I suspect it's something that I'll carry with me and use often. Whereas, you know, if that's the other thing about the other video camera I have, it's big and a little bulky. And so I don't tend to carry it with me all the time. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. So the last thing I want to do was go through kind of my schedule for the next few months, because it's going to be kind of crazy. And I think you knew this, but so next week on Tuesday I'm going to get my CPR certification. Then on Friday we're driving down to Portland, and we're going to see Bryn, and then head out to this place northwest of Portland, where I'm going to get my wilderness first aid certification. Then we've got some other stuff going on over the next 2 weeks there, but then we're going to a Timbers game on Mother's Day with everybody, the whole family. And actually, we didn't realize it was Mother's Day, but it's going to be kind of cool because we're going to have Sarah's mom as well as everyone in our family and Crew's girlfriend. So there's going to be 8 of us going, which should be fun. Then, of course, 2 weeks after that, I go to Iceland, leaving on May 30th, and I'll be there for 3 weeks. And that should be fun and intense. I get back from Iceland like on a Wednesday, and I think on Thursday or Friday, we go to Portland, and Sarah has a authors conference there, and so Taryn and I are going to go hang out and do some other stuff. I got to contact Kaniki and see if she's going to be around, so maybe I can go visit her. So, and then we get back from that, and we've got a week. Well, actually, we go directly from the authors conference in Portland to Pullman for a Sheltering Branch schools committee meeting for Sarah, and then we've got a week, and then we go to Sheltering Branch. We're at Sheltering Branch for a week. We get out on Friday, and on Sunday we're going to head east, and hopefully we'll have Marshall with us at that point and driving back, and so we'll drive a couple days to get to Winona and drop him off there, and then we'll head on east from there, and we have to be in Boston the following weekend to pick up Sarah's mom. Actually, I think we're going to New Hampshire first. And then we're in Minot for 2.5, 3 weeks. And then we're going to drive home. And actually, before we drive home, I think our plan is to take Taryn down to D.C. so we can go to the Capitol and the Smithsonian and all that stuff, because he's never been and the other kids have had the chance to go. So I expect we'll be home by August 12th. And that's, and then I'm not sure what's happening after that, but then obviously in September, first week in September, we're going to go and spend 2.5 weeks in Wales with my folks and with Sarah's mom. So yeah, it's going to be a crazy few months. One other thing I want to say before I go is that my mom and dad, I saw them this weekend, and my mom's doing really well. Actually, she seems to be almost completely recovered. She still gets short of breath sometimes, but she's working real hard not to let that stuff bother her. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hopefully, I'll talk to you soon, and it was great visiting you. Had a good time. So, catch you later.